Welcome to Week 9 reading, Session 2. Still around our theme of perseverance. Now our card tower is looking a little bit different today, so let's read and find out. We have two main key vocabulary words today. The first one is frustrated. It's probably a word that you've heard of before. This is how often you feel if you're finding something really difficult and it starts bothering you. You become frustrated maybe. I would also use the word irritated. The next phrase is a little bit more tricky and actually not one that I've heard of so much, and it means forged on. And if you're forged on, this means you continue with focus and determination, which sounds like a very positive thing indeed. It can always be really hard to get to this stage and not feel frustrated, but we must overcome our frustration to continue with focus. The inner voice. Zoe really wanted to do the 2.6 or 26 challenge that Mr. Guevara had set. The aim was to do 26 of something and be creative about it. Making a tower of cards was something that Zoe thought would be a fun challenge to do. She got 26 cards and began to build her tower. She was able to build the bottom row using 8 cards quite comfortably. So if something's comfortable, it's quite a nice feeling comfortable. So she did that okay, wasn't a problem. Keep going, I'm doing really well. Just do the same for the next row. Her inner coach was really encouraging her and she was feeling great. As she got to the 3rd row, the whole thing toppled over. So when you think about what the word toppled means and in what context you've used it before. Because Zoe knows about perseverance, she kept going. But after the 5th time, she started to get frustrated. I want you to think about how you would feel completing a similar task. By the 5th time, would you feel frustrated? Do you think you might feel really positive? Reflect on that. I'll never be able to do this, she said to herself. Her inner critic was trying to stop her achieving her goal. So this is her self-defeating statement. I felt like this before and I was still able to do what I set out to do. This is no different. So now her inner coach was giving her the reassurance she needed. I'd like you to have a think about what the word reassurance means. If something happened and someone reassures you, what does that mean? Good. It means they're kind of making you feel better about something. They're reassuring you. They're giving you that faith that it's okay. With nerves of steel and a sharpened mind, she forged on until ... which is called an ellipsis. She finally did it, and a great use of an exclamation mark here. She persevered. Now, what does it mean to have nerves of steel? Think about what the word nerves means. What are your nerves? Links to our human body this week. And steel. Think about what the material steel is like. So this is basically being able to show an impressive ability to remain calm in a difficult situation. And a sharpened mind. Now you can't actually sharpen your mind, but it means that you're really clear, you're on point, you're ready to go. And she forged on, she carried on. Well done, Zoe. Now we have 7 questions and extension. Our first question is, find and copy a word that means fall down. So one word that means fall down. This is in our text today. Question 2. How many cards did Zoe use for the bottom row? So this is a number question because it's a how many. How did her inner coach help her achieve this goal? So you might say her inner coach helped her by... What do you think would have happened if Zoe listened to her inner critic? Why? So you might say, I think that, and because we have the why, we can say because. So we're backing up our answer. When did Zoe start to become bothered by the whole thing toppling over? So here I'm looking for when. So this is a time. Now we didn't have any times, any 12 o'clocks, 1 o'clocks mentioned. So think about a different kind of time that we might have. Number 6. What do you think nerves of steel and a sharpened mind means? I did give you a little bit of a clue for this one before. So use my knowledge, but also use your wider knowledge as well. Number 7. When have you ever used nerves of steel or a sharpened mind to achieve your goal? And your extension today is to explain what sorts of things your inner critic and inner coach would be telling you in this situation. So you might even want to draw a table with two sides, one side with the inner critic, one side with the inner coach, and list some of the things that they might say. Thank you for joining me for our second video today. Any questions, drop us an email. Keep up the fabulous work, and I will see you soon. Take care.